Hi folks, and welcome back to another Philosophy Club. Okay, so last week we talked about knowledge, specifically what it means to know something. So if you haven't watched last week's episode, go back and do so, but if you don't have time, here's a quick recap. Okay, so we talked about three main parts or requirements of what it means to know something: truth, belief, and reasons. So if someone knows something, that thing must first be true. If I said, I know that all dogs are boys and all cats are girls, you'd be like, hey, that's not true, so you don't know it. And yeah, fair. So the second part of what it means to know something is that you believe it to be true. If I said, I know it's raining, but I don't actually believe it, that wouldn't make any sense. So believing things we know is the second part of knowledge. The third part is reasons. We all need reasons to know something. If I say it's raining, it's because I probably looked outside and I've seen that it's raining. These three parts make up the structure of knowledge, which is called justified true belief. Okay, so recap done. All of this sounds good and pretty obvious, so what's the big deal, right? Well, the ability to say that we know something is so fundamental to our everyday life that we never really question it. And for thousands of years, no one really questioned justified true belief either. If we say we know something, we are most likely using justified true belief in some form or other, we just don't really realize it. And philosophers used it too. That is, until a humble man named Edmund Gettier wrote a 3-page essay that turned a sleepy world of knowledge upside down. Hopefully I'll explain how in the rest of this video by talking about the problem he described with justified true belief. The type of thought experiments he set up we now call Gettier problems after him. And if you watched any of our videos before, you'll know that philosophers love thought experiments. Okay, so imagine you're standing at the edge of a field that looks sort of like this, and you look in and you say, I know there's a sheep in that field. And you point in the direction of a white fluffy four-legged animal standing in the grass in front of a hill that you believe is a sheep. Now, what if I said that behind the hill, in the field, there was an actual sheep that you didn't see, and the fluffy four-legged animal you pointed towards was actually a very fluffy, cute dog? Okay, so let's think about this in terms of justified true belief. Remember, we need three things to say that we have knowledge of something. First, we need truth. So you said, I know there's a sheep in that field, which was true. There was a sheep in the field. It was just behind a hill and you couldn't see it. Second, we need belief. And you believed that there was a sheep in the field because that's what you saw when you saw the four-legged and fluffy animal. And finally, we need good reasons. And you were justified in saying that there was a sheep in the field because of the fluffy four-legged animal standing in the field. So we've met all three requirements for knowledge based on our justified true belief checklist. But did we really know that there was a sheep in the field? Well, no, because we mistook the fluffy dog for a sheep. But what we said was true, and we believed it, and we had at least pretty good reasons for doing so. Oh boy, this is a problem. Because we've met all the requirements to say we have knowledge of something, but yet we don't really know, do we? So if justified true belief isn't enough to say that we know something, then what is? I mean, let's be real, no one's going to lose any sleep over this, unless you're a philosopher. Which we are, so sorry. But no, seriously, you can go on saying you know things the way you used to. But if it does keep nagging at you, maybe one day, like Edmund Gettier, will publish a 3-page paper solving the problem of justified true belief, and have people talk about you for the next 60 years. Certainly, many philosophers have tried. And there are many solutions to Gettier problems that no one really agrees on, so the problem is still up for debate. I've included some links to some other philosophy videos that talk about Gettier problems if you're still curious. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this week's Philosophy Club. I'll see you again soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye.